We got ourselves team 1 together with Chilpa's gonna be first up with that team. We got ourselves Lazy, the Feral Druid. We got Reverence as a Destro, Weasels Enhancement, and Bob the Builder. With Chilpa's gonna be first up versus Whispers. Whisper got himself full PI, trying to get some dots on the Chilpa's. But the Chain of Ice is gonna be slowing down by quite a bit. As he got himself some Death Strikes, trying to see if he can avoid the Mind Games as best as possible. Gonna be a Silence on the Whisper, maybe in a bit of trouble. Does not have a Disperse. Wait, he can't Disperse while silenced? I thought for some reason he couldn't. But apparently you can. But it should give him a little bit of that recovery. Gonna be a Stunned Whisper, but the big Blizzard just going right through him. On that team too, we got ourselves Revenge Whisper, we got Wild Imp, we got ourselves Speed as Assassination, we got ourselves Smog as well as No Kalo as an Holy Death Knight. Looks like he's not first up. Looks like it's gonna be Speed off the bat to set out the Rogue, the Assassin, getting in there with the kidney shot as it is gonna be a Frost, a DK Chilpa's quick shiv, but he does have an AMS already. Wraithwalk trying to see if he can catch up to the Rogue, trying to see maybe cut him off on the other side, Chain of Ice, but not really slowing this Rogue down at all. Shadow Stab, but the Rogue is looking for an escape either way, may have to burn a defensive here. Whereas Chilpa's is doing quite a bit of damage. Gonna be massive Obliterates, Speed with an evasion, but is that Obliterate still goes through? I think these Obliterates are literally going through an evasion. I think when they're Frosty Blitz, they literally go through evasion. Speed, maybe in a bit of trouble. No more Cloak of Shadows anymore. Chilpa's looking to see if he can take it down. Gonna be advantaged by Speed. Between Shadowlands and Vanish, the man does have a couple of escapes. Can he recover? Has he used the big death mark yet though? Because if he has not used death mark, that could be his saving grace right here. Full set of dots, gonna be a little bit of that AMS to try to deal with the poisons, but the bleeds are gonna be full on. Stun on Speed as he goes in for a trick. Does he get going back in? Trying to let the dots do work for Chilpa's. Chilpa's needs to catch up with the Rogue, get a couple of death strikes, trying to see if he can fight through bleeds, but that blind is gonna stop a lot of that damage. Oh no, Speed is getting himself a bit of a reset by the looks of it, unless he scuffs it up here. Grippy hand through the smoke bomb? I'm sorry, what? I can't believe it. The Speed, not out of the woods just yet, not out of the Howling Frost just yet. He needs to find himself a campfire very, very quickly. That remorse which is going to be. Well, in fact, remorses. Evasion out for the Rogue at the moment. Maybe able to dodge some of the damage from Chilpa's. Stunned by the death that the no chicken available. Maybe a couple of birds back to back. Chilpa's is not in the full burst. But Cloak of Shadows should help the Rogue hide from the cover of the Frost, the Howling Winds. Speed, kind of a rough spot. Does, I think, go for a Shadow Meld? I think a Shadow Meld. No Vanish, proper Vanish. Silence of the Speed, not really much you can do against the Silence, as it doesn't really stop Rogues from really doing any ability, except for like certain Covenant abilities, I imagine. Big damage on the Speed, treated at the fall. That's just supposed to take him out. It is one more global, so set by the Rogue. Does he get to escape? No! I think the Frost Fever caught up with him. I think he was doing okay, but then our Frost Fever was really what set him over the edge. But it's going to be Smog up next. Trying to see if we can charge out with Chilpa's. I don't know if Chilpa's can do much about this one. Quick Road on Chilpa's. Does himself the big breath. Going to be massive damage with a Disintegrate to follow. Big output versus Chilpa's in general. Living Flame, why he's got himself a wall. Looking to just blast out Chilpa's. Maybe even go for a bit of a heal. Sleepwalk on Chilpa's. Maybe has a Lichborn for it. Smog just trying to see if he can avoid Chilpa's. Does remove the disease. Going to be AMS right next. Trying to see if he can back away from Chills. But actually maybe in a bit of trouble. I think may just be going down here. Big up Blitz. Oh. My goodness, that is rough. Big damage on the Wild Imp. Trying to see if we can knock him out of the dome. Big Fire Breath. Is he going to be enough there? There's going to be big grippy head by Chilpa's. But does he have enough here? Oh my god, that AMS is so lucky at the last second. Big Death Strikes. What are these Death Strikes? The man just healed up to full with 2 strikes. Are you kidding me? Trying to see if he can chop right through Wild Imp. Got himself a little bit of that Lichborn so he can just be sleepless. Oh my god, Wild Imp got him some wall, but just getting chopped down with no collar. Gonna be the last one left over for the team. Two needs to find a way to take down Chilpa's. With the grippy hand, gonna be AMS early for no collar. Chill's trying to see if he can avoid him. Got himself a little bit of an AMS of his own. Just trying to avoid no collar as best as possible, as well as the army of ghouls that he's got going on. At least one ghoul? Was that the main pet? Is that ghoul? Silence on no collar? Maybe. Oh my god. Apparently Chilpa just 1v5s this. Walks in, blasts him out. Alright, let's get another one going, boys, yeah? Got ourselves Kran, Zui, over on team 1. We got ourselves Jim, we got ourselves Ori, we got ourselves Speed. It looks like Smog is gonna be first up versus Lazy. Lazy is not a fan of the Evokers. He decided his mission is to bite down and slay all the Evokers out of this Kranzel before he goes in and gets blasted. We got ourselves on the team 1 with Q. We got ourselves Reverence in the back as well. Zion as a Orc. Windwalker and Bobbert as well, with Smog getting opened up with the big bleeds in the open. Are going to be lazy. I think going for a restealth right after. Smog trying to go for a little bit of healing, going for a living flame. No interrupts available for lazy unless he got himself a full stun. Looks like he's just banking up some calm points and letting the dodge do work with Smog. Just gotta letting him bleed out profusely. Trying to go for as much self-healing as possible. Locked out on Shroud, looking for a little bit of flame, but doesn't really give him a chance at all, man. Just goes down. That's a forge. And lazy, viciously clawing down, trying to see if he can find the rogue in stealth. Quick bash to follow him with entangling roots right after. I think he's just gonna go for a little bit of CC with a flesh scarf, and it's gonna be a quick interrupt by the rogue as he escapes the root. Trying to see if he can go for some damage with lazy. Is that gonna be the full burst wall for lazy for certain? With evasion for the rogue. Trying to see if he can maximize burst. Wait, does it actually just go down through the wall and everything? Trying to go for as much self-healing as possible. Does it still go down here? Burst is the only thing that's keeping him alive, as well as any kind of bear heals. And Kevin trying to provide whatever shielding he can to Lazy. Lazy with another Friends of Region, trying to see if he can stay alive. Going to be shot aside by the Rogue. Is he going to be getting a shot? Immediate getting a shot. Immediate. Shrinking for a Rogue as well. That's going to vanish immediately. Trying to keep the Rogue, the Feral rather, on his paws and the tips of his paws. A quick interrupt immediately as Lazy looking for a bit of recovery speed. They'll get hit with a big blind to follow. Does he have any way to recover? Maybe in a bit of trouble. Got himself a big sipping cup. Get a shot onto Lazy. Got a full dots. Shift to follow. Kyrian go. Got himself a full set of bleeds. It looks like maybe Lazy, maybe bleeding out profusely. Definitely needs to go for a bit of self-healing. Emergency heal right after. Try to go for Tiglewitz versus the Rogue, but definitely should have spent maybe a global. Heal himself. The Rogue breaks out of it very, very quickly. Cloak of Shadows does end up capitalizing on the go versus Lazy. Well done with Zion, trying to see if he can close the gap. Gonna be shot aside by Lazy, trying to see if he can keep him out of stealth. Get a shot at the radius. Zion may just drinking this. Doesn't want to do it. Does he know that Lazy or Speed does not have a blind? Because I feel like if you know he doesn't have a blind, you can just take him down right there. Because Monks right now, if Zion's playing it correctly, he definitely got that BDB. He got himself that Thunder, Strike of the Windlord, big blaster damage. Potentially could just one-shot Speed and take him out of the game. Sap around the corner by the Rogue. Trying to keep the pressure onto the kitty. I want to see if I can maybe switch out the song here, chat. Oh god, camera. Leg sweep, Speed, maybe in trouble. Unless he maybe lives it. Oh, just Zion just doesn't give him a chance. As soon as you get caught in a leg sweep, it's over. Ori gonna be up next. Flash Captain Deco Lord Bumpkin. We're gonna see how well his build is. He may have to play into like a dot heavy build here, Ori. Zion taking a bit of Star Surges back to back. Star Surges is gonna be tricking out Ori. Big worst up on Zion. Does go for Big Fist of Fury. Bear form up right now. Ori just trying to see if he can tank up and bear the damage. Trying to see if he can maybe blast through the Karma. That's gonna be the Cosmic Trick on top of Zion. Maybe lagging. Ori just trying to see if he can avoid the Monk as best as he can. Does get a big moon dropping in, but Zion super low on health. Ori and an in-cap maybe taking him down. Want to be a touch of death. Does Ori have enough damage to take down Zion? Bash? Wait, does he end up avenging himself from the dead? Trying to go for a bit of that Rigo Starfire Wrath? Oh no, I don't think it's gonna happen. Ring of Peace, Jim Rat trying to see if he can swing around the corner. Poured by the Monk, trying to utilize the mobility to stay away. Jim Rat is gonna have to close the gap. I don't know if he got to use the Hunt last time. May need to shrink at this. If there's a big burst, Zion going in for a big go. Hunt to follow. Does he end up taking down the Demon Hunter? Gonna be a quick stun by the DH with the Blade Dancer out. Does Zion have any answers here? May need something, but looks like the Blades have set him over the edge with Reverence. Gonna be up next over for the Team 1. At least somebody was able to take down the Monk. That was a rough one, man. The damage they do is kind of good, but Jim Rat poked out in the open for a second, decided, you know what, I want to go behind the pillar, but quick Havoc, Soulfire, big damage, maybe go, big cans, but right after, maybe good go. Oh, Mortal Cold walking him out of the darkness. Actually could be a big trouble with the fear right after. My god, Reverence has got him fully controlled. Meteor in, got himself a full demon spawn, but it's going to be Reverence pouring out of there, killing the demon, getting up all that health, getting all that lead healing, but looks like he wants to back up out of there. Anything. Reverence has got him in such a bad spot. Big Hunter in the corner is gonna go for the succubus, stunning Reverence. Does pick up the demon. Definitely needs to slay it immediately. So far, made a stand. Oh, just a big meatball taking you down. My goodness. Just loaded up a big old meatball. Cancel, trying to see if he can maybe take the Reverence. That's gonna be Reflect. Flesh cut up for Cancel. Nothing Reverence screwing on Dubot. Gonna be a big deep breath to follow. Reverence does get himself a bit of defense here. Does Cancel have himself a big go? Maybe Mastery. May need to go for a lot of self-healing. Maybe in a bit of a tight spot. Look at your root Reverence, but that succubus easy stops him play simulation all right afterwards. Center to fall. I think it's over. Oh, does end up getting taken out. That's a rough one. That was so close though. My god, Reverence bringing it back for this team after the Monk was just blasting these boys out. And Lazy just being so brutal with these Emotes, man, doesn't give him a chance.